Hello and welcome to the Street Crime UK YouTube channel. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Today we look at two men who were jailed for manufacturing and supplying counterfeit identity documents and have been ordered to surrender almost £350,000 of their illicit earnings or face a further 4.5 years in prison. An NCA investigation found that Ukrainian national Aleksandar Michalov, 41, used his home in Stratford as a forgery factory, set up with computers and printers capable of producing tens of thousands of false documents. He ran an online business through which he received orders and would post the forged documents to customers all over the UK. In total, officers recovered over 3,000 completed identity documents, 3,500 passport-style photos and 300 construction skills certificate schemes (CSCS) cards, as well as 40,000 bank cards and £15,000 in cash. Mr. Michalov was arrested in June 2018 by the NCA surveillance officers outside his workplace in Queen's Yard, Hackney. Just before his arrest, Mr. Michalov was seen handing over 6 forged ID cards which he had produced to order for one of his regular customers, Mr. Kalinins, 40. He, a Ukrainian national living in Essex, acted as a middleman who sourced fraudulent documents for organised crime groups. And the NCA investigation suggests that they were then used by those who had been smuggled illegally into the UK to secure jobs or rent properties. Mr. Kalinins and Mr. Michalov both pleaded guilty to multiple fraud offences and were sentenced on the 21st of September 2018 at Blackfriars Crown Court to 6 years and 3 months and 5 years and 6 months respectively. At Southwark Crown Court, Mr. Michalov agreed that the proceeds of his crimes had been £1,143,000. The court found that his available assets were limited to £29,518, which he must pay within 3 months or face returning to prison for a further 1.5 years. The following day, Mr. Kalinins accepted that his criminal earnings amounted to £559,000 and that his available assets, including his marital home and a BMW car, were valued at £313,000. Mr. Kalinins will face a further 3 years in prison if the sum is not paid within 3 months. If either man fails to pay up by the deadline and is further sentenced, he will still be liable for the money. Mark McCormick, British commander at the NCA, said the forged documents generated and sold by Mr. Michalov and Mr. Kalinins could be used by other criminals to assist them in money laundering, fraud and immigration crime, both in the UK and elsewhere. By providing these services, both men align themselves with the organised criminals who endanger the vulnerable and by using illegal and often dangerous methods of entry to the country. It is only right that any benefit they have gained from this should be stripped from them. This serves as a reminder that a prison sentence is not only consequence faced by criminals, and the NCA will work to deny you from the proceeds of your crimes. So what are your thoughts about these two men who have both faced severe consequences for their pursuit to make themselves very rich and by selling and forging primary documentations to others in the criminal underworld? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for joining us, and until next time, stay safe.